Good morning. Welcome to Wisdom for Your Week. I'm April Williams, and this is your Monday morning memo. Thank you for joining me today. So your Monday morning memo is choose to be happy. Choose to be happy. You can be happy and have joy and have contentment in any circumstance. I truly believe that. So choose to be happy. All week we're going to be talking about joy and happiness and contentment because this world is full of trouble. It can be full of discouragement. It can be full of dismal happenings, but we can choose joy in any circumstance or situation. Philippians 4, Paul says, I've learned to be content in whatever circumstance I'm in. I know how to get along with humble means. I know how to live in prosperity. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of being filled and being hungry, both of having abundance and suffering need. Paul says, I've learned to be content. I have learned. So contentment is a life skill. It's something that you can learn. The Bible also says that godliness with contentment is great gain. It's a gain in your life to learn to be content. And it's something that you can develop over time. Have you ever noticed that children are very receptive or reactive to circumstances? I remember my first born son. I have 5 children, and I remember my first son when he was about 2, he would cry for a drink, so I'd put some juice in his sippy cup and hand it to him, and then he would just throw it on the floor and start screaming, and I thought, what do you want? What is it that you want? Or if you're in Walmart and they want a toy and they don't get it, just fall on the floor and start screaming, and don't let a child get hungry because it's going to be bad. So children are very receptive, reactive to their environment. That's immaturity. Immaturity causes us to be governed by our circumstances. Immaturity causes us to be governed by our circumstances, but maturity teaches us to govern our own responses and to learn to be content. And when we learn to be content, we're happy. So all week we're going to be talking about keys to being happy, keys to having joy, and how we can choose to be happy in the midst of any and every circumstance. And I believe that no matter what you're going through, that you can have joy and you can have peace. You can choose to be happy. So 3 bullet points we're going to talk about this week. And some we're going to cover more Tuesday and Wednesday. But we're going to cover these this week. But number 1, choose to be happy. Choose to be happy. Don't let circumstances dictate your happiness. Don't let people and what they say dictate your happiness. Choose to be happy. Number 2, be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful for everything that you have. Don't think about what you don't have. Be grateful for what you have. And number 3, stop worrying. Stop worrying. Those are 3 bullet points I have for you today on this Monday morning to choose to be happy. Don't let circumstances dictate your happiness. Be grateful and stop worrying. And all week we're going to be talking about how to be happy in a world that is full of terrible circumstances and difficult situations, but you can have joy, and I firmly believe that. So thank you for joining me today. Like and share with 5 people you know that need to hear this message. Also, I'm on Instagram and LinkedIn. You can also mail me at P.O. Box 1981, Lancaster, South Carolina 29721. That's P.O. Box 1981, Lancaster, South Carolina 29721. Also, I'm on YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe to that channel. You will enjoy previous episodes. And join me all week. We're going to talk about choosing happiness. Thank you for joining me. This was Wisdom for Your Week, and that's your Monday morning memo.